to talk off camera, but one of the things is we built this platform, Airgun Hunting Legion, that we're going to be doing is trying to put together experiences. These people want to be involved. They want to be, talk to the people that are behind the products and behind the services. And we have some ideas. So we'll have to talk off camera about that, but I'm glad to hear that people they're attending those things. That's pretty good, especially from all over, that far across the country. So let me ask you this though. As far as so somebody like me who's new to this and new to the community, I've hunted my entire life, as you can see behind me. Mostly, it's all center fire and archery. How does a guy like me, where do I start? When you get someone like me that walks into your shop going like, I want to get into this, where do we go?
First thing I do is I ask them what they want to do with the rifle, what they want to hunt, if it's big game, small game, and also what state are you in, what's your regulations for your state that you're hunting, because some states allow you to have 30 cal and up, some states are 357, some states are 40 cal and up, so it just depends on your state. So I ask a bunch of questions, and then kind of go from there, and then depending on the gun will be like the budget, because the big bore guns that you would big game hunt with would be anywhere from like $600-700 and get into like $2,000 or more. Right. So then we go with your budget, because it's kind of expensive to get into the sport at first, because you have to figure out an air supply, because these guns hold anywhere from 3,000 to 4,500 psi in them. So your regular shot compressor in your garage is not going to fill your gun. They actually make a bicycle style hand pump that you can buy for like $150, but that's a heck of a workout, and that's a young man's tool. None of the old fellas. I mean, you're talking about thousands of strokes to get your gun from like 1,000 extra psi in it. It's a lot of work. So they make small compressors. They make portable compressors that you can like carry in your truck and hook up to your truck battery or plug in the wall. And then I have a big shop compressor that fills. So a lot of guys will get like scuba tanks or firemen's breathing tanks. Right. The carbon fiber tanks, they are capable of filling to 4,500 psi. So then you just buy an adapter hose, and then you can refill your gun. Depending on the gun, how many shots you get. Like a small caliber gun, some guns you can get 30, 40, 50, 60 shots out of the gun before you got to refill it, like a 22 or 25 cal. But when you step up in the world of like 357 and above, now you're limited to like 4 or 5 shots, and then you got to refill the gun. And you start noticing your accuracy suffers, your feet per second is dropping. So you top the gun back off to full capacity.
So when you're in the field and you're hunting, like how do you plan for that? And like getting
if you're small game hunting, let's say squirrels or something, and you got a gun that can shoot 60 shots, you ain't really got to worry about air. And then really when you're deer hunting and something, you're only going to shoot once or twice anyways. Very rarely you're going to shoot 4 or 5 times at deer in one sitting in the woods. You know what I'm saying? So it's adequate that way. You can also, some guns you can carry like spare bottles and just swap the bottle if you really needed to. Like if you're out all night hunting hogs over a feeder or something, and you think you're going to shoot, 7 or 8 hogs that night, then maybe you can carry a spare bottle, and you can just screw the bottle off the back of the gun, like the Air Force Texan gun, screw on another bottle, and then you'd have another full bottle of air. Or you can get these little guppy tanks that are small, miniature, like scuba tanks, and they can put them in your backpack, and you just recharge the gun with that as well.
Right.